Greetings and welcome to an episode of Let's Make an RPG Game. A few updates before we begin. And last vlog, in previous vlogs, I'm talking about the Great Move. It is not happening. Things have come to an agreement with everybody that we have to work on a few things, and that being said, so part of that is I'm going to have to go out and actually get a job. So right now YouTube is not paying me to do any of these things. So I will have to go out and find a job, which means the vlog will be still going on this channel. However, they will be probably less likely weekly than daily. So that you might be a day off or a weekend if I work Monday through Friday, depending on what type of job I get. The Great Florida trip, that is still happening, but that is slightly changed as well because instead of just me going, it's now going to be the whole family going to take my mom back to Florida. So we've got that going. Anyway, with that being said, I haven't done one of these in a while, so we're going to be doing a dev vlog. And this dev vlog is going to be the start of what is going to be the GMaker Team Jam Hero Academy. Or Hero School. I think it's called Hero Academy. So I've got basically the start, so we're going to start with that. So without further ado, let's begin, shall we? So, of course, you see I've got a blank screen here. Let's start. We're going to start building that. So this is going to be not just one building, it's going to be multiple buildings. It's going to be kind of like my vision is going to be like a school ground. So let's start building the main building, which is going to be like a small tower. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. I'm going to go, I did not want to do that. And we're going to, let's go right about here. So I'm going to zoom in a bit here. There we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, actually, we're going to right about dead center here and just drop a few there. Drop it about like that here. And just, I don't want, oh, that would be kind of cool. And we're going to go about 3 up and go back to here. And we're going to go right dead center here. Over here and go this and go 1, 2, 3 up. And we're going to go here and go 1, 2 up. Let's go 3, 4 up. Go here. That doesn't look like much, but we're not done yet. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this little tab. Let's go all the way down to about here. We're going to do this whole thing. We're going to just do the pen one. We're going to start here and we're just going to go up to right about there. I'm going to do the same thing here. So we're going to highlight. We're going to take this little section here. We're going to just go and round those off a bit so they look better. Then we're just going to go here and just take that. And what we're going to do is just going to add some windows. And we still got the space here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to here. And I'm going to grab this right here. And we're just going to go from here. We're just going to go from here all the way down to here. But we're going to then just extend. I hate having the wrong ones. Extend these here. And then we're not done yet. So we get the basics of the building. We're going to build some things. So I'm going to then go over to here. And we're going to put in a little door right about there. And I always want to look at prison. It's not what I want it to look like. Let's throw in some decorations down the side here. And see what happens. What does it look like? I don't like that. Get rid of it. And we're going to go. Let's go. Have these. We're going to space them out like this.
Stairs. But just as I heard something outside. Fiber was right next to her. So it's
There. I'm going to do the same thing here. We're just going to
that one started all up.
like that. Well, actually, like that. And empty space there. We'll throw in some more decorations. Maybe throw in a couple of these. That. And there we've got our little tower, but I want that done yet. So we're going to decorate this top here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this little thing here and plop a couple of them here. That. We're going to also go back down here. I'm going to fix this. What we do to fix it is take this around the top and just drop it in. Well, that looks good as is. Oh, we got our tower. What I'm going to do was going to make it a little bit nifty. We're going to give it, oh, I don't like that. That looks kind of dumb. All right, so we got our main building. So let's create some small student dorms. How about that? So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to here. And we're going to just create this. Zoom in a little bit. So we're going to 1-to-1 so it'll be easier. So there we go. And here's a small student dorm. So let's space them out like that. And put a doorway there as our dorms. Looks off kilter, doesn't it? That looks a little better. There's our student dormitory. There's one set of dormitories.
With some back in the darkness, I jumped out of bed at grins of the lights, literally just lying deep next to the bed.
So we got our main build. Let's zoom out. We got our main building. We got a dormitory. Let's create one more building. Well, actually, let's create some decorations. This looks so bland. So let's see. Let's go here. We'll grab this bush thing here, and we're just gonna plop a few. So, like I said, I don't claim to be good at mapping. So don't fault me on my mapping skills. We put a couple small trees in front of things to give it a little bit more character. Like that? No, I don't know. No, I don't like that either. Let's end this by creating the inside. And you know what? Leave that, but let's create the inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. I'm going to go to new. I'm going to go to inside. I'm going to keep the main, we're going to start building the main area. So the main area is going to be the same 17 by 13. 13 with height. We're going to call this entrance. And 1-to-1. So let's see what we got. What can we throw in here to make this look good and interesting? Well, I want to make this circular. Not the best, but I want to make it circular. We'll go stone here. And we'll do is we'll just start here and just go bloop like that. And I'm going to go to this one.
I smell back some of their ice nowadays. There was just an empty condo bed with a mattress pad in the back.
There we go. So that's so far what we got for the inside. Let's get just some more depth here, shall we?
Thanks. Sheila South such that all that up the girt and build a soup.
Do you not like this at all? Don't want it circular no more. But here's a circular.
Some
So let's make it shape of that. So it's more of a square. So let's go this way. So actually what we can do if we'll use the whole area. Boom. Now we don't want to. No, fill it up. Now what we can do is we can build our walls. And we can do it this way. This is the main hallway. So what we're going to do actually is I'm going to then take... There we go. That looks a little bit better. And this is the main entrance hall. So what I want to do is a tower type looking deal. Let's throw in some of the big of a staircase. Throw us. And with that either, there we go. Throw in a grand staircase like that and takes you to the next floor.
I always bet east or down sub brasses over a see it. Because why would I ever assume something like this?
A couple of these, drop them there so that signifies the staircase. We'll build the next room. So let's finish this off by finishing this area. This looks kind of bland, so decorate the hell out of it, right?
Oh, wow.
Grab a couple of bookcases. So this is the main conglomerate area. Let's create something that will look like a directory, and then maybe next episode we'll create that directory. All right, let's create our doors. So entrances will be right here. There we go.
Intro, poet.
So let's add some more. Let's add a few tables.
You want to put the door open? The damn shook a little, and I heard it get out. I heard his footsteps start walking around the bed and up their rocks. And then, the spots, he had got the bed burning. And now he's sparring out awake now.
Okay, put some stuff on that table. Say, cover out some books.
This black skull is sheer. And then I down to a gas station where I
We're at. Though, hardly guess the mutual own water, nothing else. We're an hour out from the rest.
Right, I'm going to quickly...
nuts.
And that looks good for now. So we have her outside. We'll zoom out here. We'll build this area, but we build basically the basic gist of the entrance to that area, like that. So there you go, there's that. We'll zoom in a bit here, like that. So there we have it. Our basic start for this game. So again, thanks for watching this episode of Let's Make an RPG Maker game. Said hopefully I can do a lot there. There might be a lot done off camera when I have time. Camera, if I do anything off camera, I will then explain to you what I did on camera, so I can show you what it is. A lot of stuff's been going on around me, around my life, so I have to deal with. So like I said, I can get this done and submit this into the dam when it's ready to be submitted. So when I'm done with it, till then, peace out, stay frosty, Remember, road is where stories are, and I'm going to add a new catchphrase, capture creativity, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.